If you guys are on, say hey. See some faces hopping on. I'll give it another minute or so until I start. I think we got 4. Hey, Kirsten. Hey, Emma. All right, so I tried to come on here at a time that was going to be good for everyone. I know it's like an awkward part of the night, but I do have my team calls tonight as well. And when Ashley asked me, I just wanted to make sure I had enough time to come on here and talk all that I need to and everything that I wanted to share with you guys on how I have found success over the last week or so, but how I've really been more intentional with everything in my business, how I've literally leveled up every part of my business the last probably month or 2 months, and how I've literally been changing the game in all aspects of my business, in all aspects of my personal life, and how that's trickling over and being able to find my tribe and to find the people that, resonate with me the most. So what I do want to say, guys, I have been able to sign, and this is just coaches, this is not challengers. I have been able to sign 8 coaches since the beginning of September. So in 1 month, I have been able, and these are coaches that have not canceled. So I have had 8 active coaches that have stayed in my downline, 7 of which may be from the last week, but 8 coaches total. So those of you guys sitting there right now and saying, oh my gosh, diamond is such a hairy, scary goal. And my diamond date, if you guys are a brand new coach and you maybe just hit emeralds or you're reaching for emeralds right now, your diamond date may be a year from now. Guys, 8 coaches. I want to show you a visual. 8 coaches, guys, is diamond. 4 on your left, 4 on your right. Yes, 2 of which need to be emeralds themselves, but 8 coaches. Those of you guys that have diamond goal dates that are a year from now, level up your business. And when you start to believe that you can accomplish literally anything, guys, it happens when you least expect it. I have been going through this transition in my life of kind of finding me, finding myself. And as soon as I came back from Summit, everything changed. I started being more intentional with the way that I posted, more intentional with my coaches, more intentional with my challengers. And I was more intentional with the relationships I was building outside of Beachbody, and not just if they were going to be a customer of mine, if they were going to be a potential client that was going to sign with me with a challenge pack. I was more intentional with everything in my life, and it's starting to show. And you guys just have to have patience within yourself. You have to have patience within the people that are around you. And you have to have the belief that you can literally set your mind to anything and you can accomplish all of your freaking goals. So I'm going to start with where I got my last 7 coaches, where they came from within the last week, and kind of just show you guys, you may send 100 invites right now. You may not find a single person that is going to sign up with you, but they are going to continue to watch you. So what does that mean? We have to show up on social media. We have to share what we are going through. We have to share our life, and not just share stock photos of, the work coming out, or share stock photos of morning meltdown, or share, everything Beachbody related. And that's where I fell short. I've been a coach for 4 years. Mind blown, I know, but I've been on Team Elevate for 4 years now, and that was me. I was that salesy coach in the beginning, and I had a hard time finding myself. I had a hard time finding my tribe and really connecting with, the other Kates out there in the world. And I used to, go through the motions. And for the longest time, I used to say to myself, oh my gosh, I live such a boring life now after I graduated from college, and I'm sitting home all day. I'm living back home with my parents, and I do the same things every day. I eat the same meals. I do the same workouts, obviously. I am doing the same things, working my coaching business and doing the things every day, being a full-time coach from home. Because I started sharing it. I started sharing my workouts every single day, showing up with consistency. sharing my meal prep, sharing that, yes, I may be eating the same meals, but this is what's going into them, sharing the fun with my coaches, doing those little dance challenges, sharing those water chugs, posting every time we have a team call, tagging my girls in it, tagging them in this, tagging them in that, and sharing stuff about my boot camp, sharing stuff about my coaching page. And it's opened up such like a bigger world to, me coming on so monotone in the way that I used to. And I used to say, this is me. But guys, you showing up monotone on your Instagram stories, this is what people are going to do. They're going to swipe through. They're not going to want to listen to you because you're going to be boring AF. If you complain, if you are all about excuses, they will not want anything to do with you. But if you show up intentionally, and even when times get tough and the bad days, showing up and showing people that, okay, I may have a bad day, but I'm showing up, I'm being relatable, I'm being intentional, and I'm still getting my shit done. Showing up and, saying, oh my gosh, I've been MIA for this amount of time. Like, you don't want to do that, guys, because if people keep hearing that over and over and over, I've been MIA, I've been MIA, I'm so sorry, I've been MIA. Guys, you're not being consistent, so why should they? So what I want to go through real quick with you guys is the last 7 coaches that I've signed and kind of where they have come from. So the girl that I signed last night, I invited her last November, over almost a year ago, last November, sent her the information, everything about the boot camp, ghost. Sent her a second invite in July, which was a couple months ago, ghost, did not even answer. So obviously I'm showing up in my stories all day, every day, this consistency, I'm sharing results. I'm going all in on my transformation, going all in with Morning Meltdown, talking about the program, sharing the details on my stories. And she ended up reaching out to me last night and ended up signing up from an Instagram poll that I put up about the boot camp. So the girl the night before was one of my boutique customers. So I ended up last month, opening up my own like boutique spinoff of this whole coaching, health and wellness journey that I'm on. And I've been, boosting ads and stuff on Instagram, little $5 here, $10 there, nothing that I would ever recommend anyone really doing with coaching unless you have the extra money and kind of want to put it into Instagram ads. But the only money that I have been using is towards my boutique and that amount of stuff, because I feel like that's the only traffic I really get to go to, like my website, when I add new apparel items to my boutique. So I ended up posting about new apparel, and I'm pretty sure that's where she came from. Never connected with her before. Ended up sending her an invite after she followed me, ghost. Poll on Insta, she ended up signing right up. So my third coach was a customer of mine for an entire year. Ended up signing up with the Work Challenge Pack, wanted to level up and wanted to try something new. And I was posting about the work. And even though I'm not going all in on the work right now, I've been sharing about it in my stories. I did the fit test. I did all the things, went through all the motions, did the sample workout, and talked about it. I talked about how I was feeling. I was sharing moves from the workout. I was talking about how intense it was. I've been sharing videos of the trainer when he's on the calls, showing that we have this amazing workout program, not just for the ladies. And she ended up signing up with a completion pack, one of which, like I said, was a customer, and she decided to dive right into coaching. Decided that she's going to come up from New York City, come to Super Saturday. So doing all the things with these people, and not just pulling them into your boot camps, guys, not just pulling them into, your coaching threads and stuff, but creating relationships with them outside of just your online world. And I'm going to talk about that in a couple minutes also. So coach number 4 sent this girl an invite in January, multiple follow-ups, multiple follow-ups. And she was one of those girls that, we all know takes us on a little train ride and all the detours. Ended up going to Summit, where she lives in Indiana, and wanted to meet up and stuff. Didn't really think she was serious about any of this, kind of one of those people that was just reaching out for a friend and wanted to keep the conversation going. And guys, I just want you guys to know, never write these people off. People that just want a friend and people that just want to talk. I know we have busy schedules, and I know we have time, limited time to relationships that we're building on social media. But if you're only out for the dollar sign, and you're only out for like that sign up and don't continue on with that relationship, you never know what could come out of it. And this was prime example. So I sent this girl multiple share cards, did not give up on her, and she decided to join the boot camp this month. 1, 2, 3, 4. So coach number 5 was a customer lead. That is another thing I want to touch on. Customer leads, guys, if you guys are hitting Success Club and you guys are getting free customer leads, do not let them slip by. Send them an email. Tell them, hey, so-and-so, I just realized, you were assigned to me as a free customer lead. Explain to them what that means. Ask them what it is that they are doing with Beachbody. Did they sign up with the supplements? Did they sign up with the workouts? Are they familiar with the programs? Ask them if they would like to join your boot camp. Reach out to them and get a relationship going. Odds are, most of the time, they're not even going to respond to you. But this one was buying supplements from me every single month. Had his sister transfer to me as a customer, buying supplements from me every single month. And as much as that was like awesome commission, I decided to take it a little step further and reach out and say, hey, you can save so much money in becoming a coach. Discounts on the products. And mind blown, ended up signing up as a coach with a completion pack, is going all in on the work, was able to hit Emerald within a day and signed 2 family members, both of which are using the products, and is helping them in a sense of getting the discounts. So saving himself money, saving them money, and boom, Emerald coach. Reach out to your customer leads because you never know what will come out of it. And like I said, guys, they could be a rock star coach for you. They could be an endless customer. You never know. You could find one of your best friends through a customer lead. That is free people that literally are handed to you from Beachbody that have no idea most of the time what a boot camp is. Exactly what Ashley just said. This business is so simple. And guys, it may seem hard in the beginning because all you're getting, commission from is challenge packs, signing people up with a challenge pack. But once you hit Emeralds, once you hit Success Club and you're getting these free customer leads, that's more people added to your plate that you can easily reach out to, and they can become so much more for you. So number 6, August invite. August 1st, ghost. September, sent another invite. Hey girl, saw you commented on my poll. Would you like more information on the boot camp? Ghost. Reached out to me September 29th. And through voice messages, another big thing that has changed the game for me, build relationships through voice messages. It goes so much farther than a scripted message that you send to them with all the details. If they hear your voice and hear the passion and the confidence behind this coaching thing that we're doing and all these boot camps, and you're able to share with them, that passion through your voice, and they can hear you, they're so much more likely to join with you through that. So get in the habit of sending voice messages as invites. Voice message follow-ups, I've been doing almost every single follow-up that I do. I send voice messages, especially to people that ask me, or they say yes to my invite. And then I end up sending them the information, and then they're like, oh yes, I have to hold off because of time. I have to hold off because I'm a college student. I have to hold off because of X, Y, and Z. That's when I get the voice messages rolling, because they realize that I care. They realize that they are more than a dollar sign. They are more than a Success Club point, and they are a human being's life that we can offer this gift to. And what we have as coaches, guys, is a gift. And you guys need to truly believe that. And once I started believing that what I had to offer was a gift, other people started to believe it too. Other people started to see this entire experience. I've had my family comment to me and basically say like, wow, Kate, like, you're really passionate about what you do. You're damn right I am, because it has changed my life. It has changed so many of my girls' lives. And there are hundreds and thousands of other women out there and men that need this gift. So 3 customers this month, which are in transition to becoming a coach. I had 3 girls reach out to me, all of which that were a part of Beachbody in the past, whether they were customers or coaches that were following me on social media for the longest time. and they connected with my story. They connected with me in some way. They resonated with me in some way. And they said, I want to be a part of your team. I want to be a part of your tribe. And like I said, whether they were a customer or a coach, guys, being intentional and not giving up on people that are a part of Beachbody already is so huge. And pulling these girls into my team and seeing how active they are in my team page and seeing the light, the smile on their faces, like that is a good deed done for me. And in the beginning, you know, some coaches can disagree with this, and this is totally okay, but this is what is, you know, bringing success to me. And this is what I'm finding success and joy in. And this is why I coach is, you know, when these girls come to me and they are in a deep, dark place in their life and they're reaching out saying, you know, hey, I need help in this area, I'm not getting it, or maybe, you know, they didn't have a strong upline or whatever it is, and they're just looking for a team. They're looking for a community. I, in the beginning, always used to say, in order to join my boot camp, you needed to buy a challenge pack from me. And I lost out on a lot of people because I wanted the Success Club points. I wanted the number. I wanted the commission. And I just was focused on Success Club 2, Success Club 4, Success Club 6. And I was realizing I was losing out on so many people, and people that have already signed up with BOD, you know, coming to me and saying, you know, I'm already a Beachbody On Demand member. Can I join your boot camp? I don't have an upline. And I used to say no. And I used to say, oh, you have to buy a challenge pack from me or a completion pack or buy supplements. Guys, you are losing out on so many people. If you pull that girl into your boot camp, odds are she's going to see your girls talking about Energize, Recover, 3-day refresh, ultimate reset, power greens, accessory bundles, new program, blah, 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 blah. Odds are they're probably going to buy supplements in the long run. They may continue with BOD. And the only thing that I do, I make sure that they fill out the customer change form and they switch to me. If they are already a coach underneath someone else, I've had this happen. They have to cancel with that coach and obviously switch to you. And 6 months, boom, they can become a coach underneath you. But guys, they are people that already know about Beachbody. You don't have to go through the motions of teaching them what a boot camp is. You don't have to go through the motions of telling them, okay, number one vital in this business is being proof of the product, because they already are. They, to me in a way, are the easiest people to pull into your boot camps. But you guys have to treat them like a human being. You have to treat them like a life. And also what has been huge for me with pulling in new people is getting on one-on-one calls, and not just after they sign up. I've gotten on multiple one-on-one calls with people that, you know, are interested in joining a boot camp, but they're scared. Getting on a one-on-one call with a potential client is huge. So if you guys didn't watch the National Wake Up Call today, Scotty actually talked about this on how he sets up client calls with potential prospects and stuff. Get on the phone with them and talk to them about their goals. You know, talk about where they are going. Talk about where, you know, where their goals are. And guys, the relationships are huge. Be more intentional. Don't just care about the scripted messages and the invites, and get rid of the frustration, because I've been there. I've lived through it. I've sat here and bawled my eyes out. Kid you not, guys, a month ago. Not even a month ago, probably 3 weeks ago, I was sitting on Indeed and looking up job applications. Not even gonna lie, because I've been struggling, and I've been a full-time coach since May of last year. So it's a little over a year and a half. And I struggle. I live, you know, in a way, paycheck to paycheck, but I'm paying my bills and I'm surviving off of my coaching income. I would never tell my girls, you know, if they're not in a comfortable place in their life to do this. But when you're in my position, you have two decisions. You either give up or you level up. And obviously, plan B, you know, well, not plan B, plan A is to level up. But guys, I ended up having an opportunity literally for this past weekend to go to Pays to Be Brave with Angie Lee, which was an incredible opportunity. And it really changed my mindset the past 2 weeks, because, you know, I said to myself, if I had an extra $1,000 or $2,000 to have been able to fly myself out to California, go to this event, be able to pay for food, airfare, and so on and so forth on like such a time crunch, I would have loved to do that. And I sat here and I kind of like shamed myself in the sense of, Kate, why didn't you work harder? Why haven't you saved enough money? Why haven't you done this? Guys, get rid of the shit in the past. Focus on the here and now and focus on what you can do from here on out to level up and literally 10x everything with what you were doing. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm not saying this to give you guys tough love. Like, we all need that little bit of tough love, but what we do is not hard. Like I said, getting to diamond can be done in 3 weeks, a month, whatever. Find 8 people to change lives. Get a piece of paper out. Like every top coach tells you on a training, get a piece of paper out. Write down who can benefit from this journey. And don't just, recruit for the boot camps. Talk about the coaching journey as well. Who can benefit from the coaching opportunity? Who can benefit from that freedom in their life? Who can benefit from a boot camp? Write them down and go balls to the wall with your invites. Be intentional with your follow-ups and literally level the F up, guys, because success is there. And the ones that are going to make it are the ones that may have failed time after time after time after time. But the difference is between the person that gave up and the person that made it, they didn't give up. They kept on going. And guys, believe me, when times got tough, 2 weeks ago, I had 4 coach cancellations in a matter of 8 hours. The old me would have sat there and bawled my eyes out. Me this time, I got to replace them. I got to go find 4 more times 10 and level up and continue to build my team and continue to find the other Kates out there that need this. So that is pretty much all that I wanted to say with that. Power in the follow-ups, guys. If you obviously have a list, we all invite a separate way, and that's for like another night, another talk. And I don't want to make this too lengthy, but power in the follow-ups, because every single person that I mentioned out of the coaches that I've signed the last 7 days, not a single one was from a brand new invite. All of them were people that were either watching me or were old customers or whatever that I continued to stay on and kept, talking about the coaching opportunity. Follow up, follow up, follow up. And if you're not using a tracking system, make sure to have names in Google Streak. Make sure to be flagging messages on Instagram. If you're a pen and paper person, make sure to be writing things down and keep up with the people that, maybe last year were like, okay, I didn't have money. I'm in school. I'm pregnant. We all know all the excuses that we get. Keep reaching out to them. If you feel like you're going to be a bother, guys, the people that are going to say no are going to say no. But the lives that you can change, they're the ones that matter. They're the only ones that matter. Level up, 10x everything. Go all in on your transformation. Go all in on your workouts and share the shit out of it. Share everything on your social media. If you live a boring lifestyle, share your boring lifestyle, because odds are everyone watching you doesn't always live a glam lifestyle. Share it. Share your personal development. Share, everything. 10x on your invites. 10x on your follow-ups. And I'm not just saying, guys, 10 invites a night. 10x them. 10 invites are probably going to get you nowhere. And I always tell my girls, out of 100 invites, you might get 10 people that respond wanting more information, and only 1 is going to be potentially interested. That doesn't always mean that 1 person's going to sign up. So we need to keep pushing. We need to reach out to more people, and we need to keep building relationships. Sharing about, obviously, coaching and your boot camps. If you're just recruiting to a challenge group and you're just recruiting to your boot camps, guys, I know Ashley has been huge. I don't even know where my book is. I was like highlighting it earlier. Build to Last by Keith Callahan talks about being a leader of leaders, guys. So if we're just recruiting to boot camps, we're never going to find coaches that are going to, want to work this business with us. And the key to being successful, guys, we have to find builders. We have to find our own coaches that want to be leaders to start growing a massive empire. So be sharing about coaching and be sharing about your boot camps. And like I said, have freaking fun. Be intentional, build relationships, and be transparent. When you're going through a rough part in your life, I've seen my coaches go on social media in tears, but that's how they're being relatable, because people can, be able to build trust with them. And I think that's it. So the last thing that I want to say, so Super Saturday is coming up, guys, November 2nd. And on average, I've probably had 5 girls come with me to Super Saturday, sometimes maybe 6 to a live event. And like I said, I've been a coach for 4 years. So this is the most I've had come with me. Team Infinity has 25 girls. 25 girls coming to Super Saturday with us. My ass is going to be bawling my eyes out in like pure joy and excitement because that just melts my heart and that makes me so happy that each and every one of those girls can commit to a Super Saturday. Guys, that's a $10 commitment. And not all of those are coaches. So the way that Albany is doing theirs, we're actually having a workout. That's the first part of it. And then we're going into like the Super Saturday part. If you guys have not been to a live event, one, get to a live event. But if you're also a coach, be sharing about Super Saturday on your story and bring people in your local area with you. I have so many challengers coming to Super Saturday with me. And who knows, guys, they could be potential lifelong customers or potential coaches in the long run. And once they see that community aspect, everyone in here that has been to a live event knows exactly what I'm talking about. Game changer. So getting that many people with you to a live event, and also for people to see like, wow, she has an amazing community. She must be a kick-ass coach. Guys, I'm a diamond coach. I'm, not a 1-star, not a 2-star, not a 3-star. I'm not elite. I'm not, any of these things. But I am a great coach. And I started believing that. And it started to pour over into my business. I have girls flying in from Florida, girls flying in from Colorado, girls taking the train from New York City, because I've been sharing about how amazing this journey is going to be and on how awesome it would be to get everyone together for a live event. I've had my challengers jumping in saying they want to come. $10, okay, they're coming. I'm doing t-shirts for everyone, tank tops. I'm making it an event, and it's so easy to do. Get them together in live in person, guys, and it's literally going to be massive. So start working now. Super Saturday is a month away. Start talking about it, start sharing about it, and you never know, someone that comes and actually witnesses a live workout may end up joining you with a challenge pack if they're just a guest, if they're not even a BOD member or anything along. Bree here making me cry. I am trying not to read any of the comments because it's going to distract me. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say, guys. Be intentional, share your passion, and your time will come. If you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I'm in a season of my life and my business right now and things just aren't happening for me, why are they not happening for you? Sit down and really say to yourself, what are you not doing that a top coach would? Do you have to go all in on a transformation? Maybe you're not sharing enough about that. Maybe you're not sharing enough about your coaching journey. Maybe you're not jumping on enough one-on-one calls with your girls. I open up one-on-one calls to my girls every single week. Do what you need to do and just do not give up. So that's all I have to say. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me whenever. I'm probably going to go through all the comments and stuff. So if you guys have questions or anything, if you watch the recording and want to drop them in here, I'll check back later on. I hope that was helpful for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night.
Good morning. I'm going to see if I can get anybody's eyes on live.